Hi guys, Alice Taylor down here at a different venue today. I'm down at the Titleist National Fitting Centre at St Ives, and I've got a different model of iron to try, something that I've been desperate to get my hands on for a while. It's the C16, so the concept iron from Titleist. Okay then, so we can see the C16 iron. It's a cast hollow head, so 95 grams of tungsten in the head. But as you turn round, the face of the actual golf club is forged, so it gives that lovely, lovely soft feeling. But tungsten, more tungsten in the head than any other iron on the market, making really high moment of inertia, so lots of good ball speed all across the club face. But all in all, lots of technology jammed into this club head. Reasonable top line look, but a really good looking, powerful golf club from Titleist. Right guys, so we've had a good close-up look at this head, and this is an amazing looking golf club, you know, with that promise of lots of forgiveness, lots of speed. So we're going to hit 5 real balls, obviously Pro Vs down at Titleist. We're going to use Trackman, so slightly different from what I'd normally use with GC2 or GC Quad. But we're going to hit 5 shots, give you some feedback on kind of looks and feel. We're going to look at the performance of the iron overall, and I would say maybe tempt you guys to see if this might be something to go in your bag, but it's not the easiest product to get hold of at the moment. Going forward, it might be more readily available, but very, very fortunate to be able to test these today. So I've got 7 iron, steel shaft, stiff, 2 degrees upright, set up perfectly for me. So off we go. 5 balls, Pro Vs, and I'm not going to have to go and get these after. So sitting behind the ball, it looks incredible. Not the thinnest of top lines, but looks great behind the ball. Really looks like a player's club. But enough about how it looks. Let's see how it feels and how it works. So the noise, I think a bit loud off the face, but still feels incredibly soft. So you've got that forged face, but cast body. So really, really forgiving. I'm not going to look at any numbers at the moment, and I haven't got ball flight today, but be interesting to look at the numbers because that felt incredible. Loft of the 7-iron-31, so not the strongest on the market by any means, but not the weakest. We needs that little bit less loft because of all the tungsten down in the lower part of the head. But like I said, it looks awesome behind the ball. Just pulled that one a little bit, but again still felt very, very quick off the face. And certainly, you know, this is very end of 2017, literally a few days before Christmas. I'm down here, might be in the mood for a new set of irons next year. Might these go in the bag? Don't know, might have to talk to the guys at Titleist about that. But shot number 3. It's a little bit blocky, but I do love the feel of those. They feel incredible. Any of you guys that have watched my videos know that I love forged products, so the fact that the face is forged, you know, really gives that feeling. But obviously with the cast head, making it nice and hollow, giving that hopefully more consistent ball speed across the club face. Again, lovely. And a nice high flight for me, you know. Yes, I'm only hitting 7-iron. I have got the opportunity to hit 4-iron and wedge, but not going to be the right shaft, not necessarily set up correctly for me. So I might hit a few with those just at the end and just give you an idea literally on kind of how they look and feel, but no numbers involved. But final one with 7-iron, and then let's look at some numbers. Love that. Maybe not the best accuracy wise, but that's me, not the club. But yeah, I mean, looks wise, ticks all the boxes. Feel wise, lovely, soft, exactly what I would want from a forged club, even though it's just the face that's forged. So let's look at some performance numbers and see how C16 performs. Okay guys, so we look how 7-iron performed. So average club head speed of 89 mile an hour, which is good. Average ball speed of 121 mile an hour, which is decent. You know, for a 31 degree 7-iron, that's not too bad. On average, launching at 19.3 degrees. So again, good launch angle for a 31 degree 7-iron. And backspin at just over 6,000. We had a couple of slightly lower ones, which were just very possibly toe strikes, and they've gone a little bit further, we can see with the distances. But anytime I'm getting that 7-iron spinning between 6,000 and 7,000 nowadays with a modern 7-iron, that's really, really good. It's giving me that ability to stop the ball, you know, particularly when I get into the longer irons, if that spin rate's maintained, stop the ball into the green. And an average carry of just under 168. Again, for me, I'd be very, very pleased with that with a 7-iron, particularly with a loft at 31 degrees. Okay then guys, so just going to hit a few shots with the wedge and the 4-iron. Like I said, no numbers on these. So this is just more a case of, for me, looking how they sit behind the ball, how they feel. So the wedge, kind of like the shape. Maybe not quite as thin a top line as I would like to see on a wedge, but still looks very, very nice behind the golf ball. Feels great. Kind of flight I would expect with a wedge, love that. To be fair, I don't think I generally struggle with wedges. No comments below about that, thank you. Even that one's a little bit clean. Still very good, but for me it's more when you get into those long irons. You know, certainly the hollow body should give that extra bit of forgiveness, and all that tungsten down in the bottom of the head should still get the ball up and flying really, really nicely. But looks good behind the ball. Slightly thicker top line, which I don't think is the worst thing in the world when you're getting into those long irons. So yeah, it looks good behind the ball. A little bit pushy, but nice and high. Again, feels nice and quick. And I think the nice thing for me is as you go 4-iron, 7-iron wedge, the looks and feel of the clubs are consistent. And I think anyone who struggles getting the longer irons in the air, this kind of design, more and more the manufacturers are doing it, but there's more tungsten in the heads of the Titleist irons than any other iron on the market. And this 4-iron really does go very, very nicely. Oh, look at that, that is an absolute bullet. So we're going to have one last one, only because when it goes that well, I've got to have 3 goes with it. Oh, that is so good, that is frightening. Okay guys, so we look at the performance of the 7-iron. I mean, lovely. Ticks the boxes with looks, feel and performance. You know, it's a club that gets the ball out there, good distance, but still plenty of spin. So I'm hitting the ball high, I'm spinning the ball so I can stop it on the greens. Like I said, there was no numbers with 4-iron and wedge. That's fine, I don't want to be testing product that's not set up properly for me. But all in all, C16, absolutely lovely. Would I like to see it more readily available? Yes, because I think there's definitely a market in Europe for this. Will it be more readily available? Hopefully, but we'll see from there. So guys, as ever, really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. If you've enjoyed it, like and share it. Comment below, let me know if you've had the opportunity to try. Might not be too many of you. Subscribe to my channel if you don't already. Follow me on all the social media platforms. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here in the future. Stay in contact.